You know what song that is? What song is it?
Amazing Grace.
That's not how it goes. It goes, Amazing Grace.
That's what you just sang.
How sweet.
No, es que le cambiaste el tono, güey.
Does sound. Oh, you wanted to. ¿Qué es en do, güey? Do.
Aquí está el do. No saben dónde está el pinche do.
No saben dónde está en el
Do.
pinche do.
Do.
Lo que tengas allá en la una vihuela
Do. Ah, sí era.
Perro. What? What's up?
What's up, you fucking guy?
What's up, everybody? This is a CharroBeans podcast, a Mariachi podcast, episode 92, baby. We are back at it again with another episode of CharroBeans. Yeah, we'll be out here, we'll be out here working and making money. Don't tell the cops.
What?
I don't know, dude.
Where's my cut?
No, thank you very much for everybody that's come back. We need to start introducing ourselves.
¿Por qué?
Because, when I put it on YouTube, I mean, our names are on there. But there are people that are discovering this podcast a lot later. So if they're listening, like, for the first time, like, say this is their first episode, they don't know who's who.
Okay, so we have here Sammy Ramirez.
My name is Sammy Ramirez.
He's from California, and
I am from California. Well, I was born there.
Okay, you're still from California.
Well,
when
okay, yeah.
I think that's a weird question. Like when they ask you, like,
where you from?
Because it's weird for me. Like they're like, so where you from? Like, where was I born, or where do I live, or where did I grow up?
Yeah,
because they're all different answers.
That's what I mean. Yeah, because this is Victor Estrada.
Estrada. That's how the people say it. Estrada. I'm like, Olis.
Your name is good for like both English and Spanish. Like Victor and then like Victor. I mean, it sounds solid in both ways, I think.
I guess.
Because like with mine, when you go to like a place like, you don't go to Starbucks, but you like Chick-fil-A? Oh, you don't even like Chick-fil-A, right?
Nah.
God, man. You're the worst. At Chick-fil-A, they ask for your name. Like at some restaurants ask for your name, like
they do that at Whataburger sometimes.
Okay, then they ask for your name.
It's kind of weird because they don't need it.
Not in the drive-thru. I don't know why they do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But when they ask for my name, sometimes I don't say Sammy because they always correct me. I'm like, it's my name. So I'll go like, they'll be like, what's the name on the order? So they'll all go like Sammy. And I'll try to say it like, do you ever say your own name and think it sounds weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my name. Like when I say Sammy, like right now it sounds weird. And then I hear someone else say it and it sounds fine. So like when I tell the clerk or the whoever, I'll tell them Sammy, they'll be like, what was that? And I'm like, Sammy. And they're like, oh, Samuel? Or like, or they'll say like, oh, Sam. Like they'll always change it for me. And I'm like, no, it's just SAMMY. Like it's not that hard, but they always change it. Or they always give me something. So like many times I'll go somewhere and I'll just say like, my name is Jose or Juan. And that way they'll just say that name because it's a lot easier. Or Juan. Yeah, Juan or Juan. It sounds the same. Juan.
We say something like Tony.
Juan.
You can't go wrong with Tony.
Tony.
What's your name?
No, it's
What's
Toby.
your name?
Toby.
It's Toby?
Yeah, it's Toby.
Fuck, this whole time I thought it was Tony. I think it's Tony.
Is it Tony?
I think it's Tony.
I don't know. Okay. Well, point is those names do sound good like on both sides.
Yeah.
And then your name also sounds almost like Russian too because it's like Victor.
That's Victor.
Victor with the K.
I hate when people say with the B con una V de burro.
In the beginning?
They're like Victor. B.
Victor?
Compared to like Victor.
Yeah.
They say Victor.
Okay.
I hate when they say that. Or when it's not supposed to. Because people say like Mariachi Vargas, but they're like Mariachi Vargas. That sounds so like. It's wrong, but you don't know why,
Yeah, it just sounds off.
It's like, oh, fuck, leche de cabeza. But I've heard Carlos Martinez say it like that.
Vargas?
Yeah, it's like someone said Mariachi Vargas.
I mean, that's how some people talk, though. Honestly, it's like their accent. It's like they can't help it.
You can see him do the ba.
Ba.
Convert to ba.
It's like where people say pizza. Do you say pizza?
It's pizza.
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 Yeah, it's pizza.
Yeah.
Or pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah. Like pizza. Yeah, like just like Little Caesars. Yeah. Cause like I think my mom says pizza.
Bro?
Yeah, and I'm like, Mom, you're so bean. But she's from Mexico, so I mean, she gets a pass.
She has the official license. Like,
yeah.
Bean.
That's her matricula. Yeah, that's how you know.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but yeah, it's a good name because I mean, there's some names that you can't really like go both ways. And I've told this to my wife. Like, I want whenever we do have kids eventually, like, I do want to have like a name that can go both ways. Like, because I mean,
like boy and girl.
No, like that. No, I meant like
Alex.
My parents and my family, they're all Mexicanos, you know, so they speak Spanish. So I'm not gonna name my kid like Noventa or something like that. Oh, because then like they're not gonna call. They're like, oh, you know, llévate a Nevea contigo, or you know, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't hit like a Spanish name would, or like something that could at least be said in Spanish. You know, like
those old names.
El Tanner.
They're like I don't know. What's one of those weird names?
Crescencio. That's my uncle's
Crescencio.
name. But they call him
Jutilio.
What?
Jutilio.
Erasmo.
Atanasio.
Oh shit. Ignacio just sounds pretty good.
Ignacio's good.
Ignacio
They just call you Nacho.
Yeah. But it's like they're like nombres que tienen como
like character.
Right? They
you hear you're like, oh shit.
And then you're next to a guy named freaking Keith, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't hit the same, you know? Unless you live like, I don't know, like in Nashville. You probably
no manches.
Like El Keith. ¿Con quién andas? Ando con el Keith, ma.
Or like, Mexicans with like white names when they grow up, like they're like,
yeah, that's
El Don Dylan.
Dylan.
Yeah. No, that's what they mean.
Don Dylan. Yeah,
Don Tony.
Yeah, no, but it's true, man. It's because like I've always liked that like if I can call my kid one thing, but also like any Mexican, I mean, because they're gonna look bean either way. You know what I mean? Like I know that I look some type of Mexican when I walk in somewhere, and like I always remember this. I went to Burger King one time, and then the clerk or whatever that was taking the orders, there was a bunch of people in front of me. Each one, she talked in Spanish. And then I walked up. She's like, hola, señor, ¿qué quiere ordenar? Or whatever. And I'm like, damn. Like, I got it like that, bro. Like, yeah. So that's how I know I'm like no matter where I am in life.
You're profiled?
That's, yeah. And I notice that a lot when I go, like, right now to, like a teacher setting type of things. Like, it's okay. I work, like, in Fort Worth ISD, which is, like, you know,
bean
Hispanic, you know, but if I go to some convention or something like that, you know, it's like a bunch of like, ¿cómo se dice? It's like a bunch of Cheetos, regular Cheetos, and then I'm the hot Cheeto just walking around.
Like, I'm the other way. I'm the other way. People think, you know what? First day in elementary, like yo recién llegado de Mexico, like fresh, like they sit me down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember, to this day I still know him. Mark, he sat next to me, but in front of me. It was weird. Like pointing, he was facing me. Yeah.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah, and then he was like, "Hey, bro, you knew here?" And I'm guessing this is what he said because I didn't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't know English. He's just like, "Hey, bro, you knew here? Like, what's up with your name?" Cause like, and I'm like. O sea, estoy with güerillo, you know. I guess I look white.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know. And they're like, yeah, bro, like this is a cool class, que sabe qué. And I'm like, no sé, es que.
Yeah, no, sí.
I'm like, and then I think I still remember my teacher, Mr. Breña. He was Spanish, like from Spain.
Oh, okay. De España.
Yeah,
that's cool.
He was like, Mar, deja el niño que no sabe inglés. Y es recién llegado de México, and I'm like. Sí, güey, lo que él dijo, you know. And he's like, oh, I don't know Spanish. I'm sorry. Well, no, he knew really? Spanish, but he I could tell he struggled. So I'm like, wait, no me hables, güey. Like, no pedo, you know. Like, I'm trying to figure it out here. Like,
so he was trying to make you like kind of feel welcome.
Yeah.
But like you couldn't communicate.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
But because I had a fair skin, I think it's called, right?
Yeah, you have. Well, yeah, you have fair skin. It's your pigmentation is whiter. Like
right.
this is your
like
natural.
I'm light skinned.
Yeah, you're light
skinned.
skinned. Yeah.
that baby is white skinned. Yeah, he thought I was white. And
I can see that happening though, cause no facial hair, no nothing, no todo güerito. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everywhere I go. Like people
Yeah.
are like, "Oh, how are you, young American citizen?" You know, and then I'm like, "Can I get number 3?" You know, like
It's trippy, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's just in general though. Like when you do meet someone, you don't know what their voice is even gonna sound like or how they. I mean, ya ves Jairo. We always talk about him
yeah,
in the mariachi because so Jairo, if you didn't know, shout out to him. He used to be the guitarron player right before you. I played with him for a couple years. Once he got out, obviously that's when you came in. But like, if you ever see this dude, he's a big dude. Like he's tall. He's every guitarron player we've had has been tall, or except for or me.
I mean, Panda too.
Yeah, but he's even taller than me too, though.
Panda?
He's taller than me.
Shit.
Yeah, they're all taller than me. The point is, this dude is like, is he 6 foot?
He's gotta be like 6'2", 6'3".
He's taller than you.
He's huge. Like he's
tall.
He's
broader too.
Yeah, he's
a
like,
bigger guy.
he looks like a football player. If you look at him, I'd be
Yeah.
like, I could see him with the Cowboys.
You could see him like running through a wall.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
juggernaut.
Yeah, it's a juggernaut. Well, anyway, yeah. So like Heido at the time, when he first joined the group, he came from San Antonio, and I think when he moved here. Now it's been a couple. Yeah, like
it's been
10
a while,
years now. Yeah, that he's lived here. But he originally lived in San Antonio. So when he came over here, and he met this El Grupo, with Arturo, and he played with in there for a couple years.
Fuck, it was when everybody was tiny too.
What do you mean tiny?
Because everybody in the group at that time were fairly under like 5'10".
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like Arturo was saying the other day. Like los únicos chaparritos somos yo, Paco, Arturo, Don Mike, and like the other half is like taller, like you, Boyo. Even Don Luis got some height, like it's like half and half, really is, as far as the spectrum goes, like, and but when Heido joined, you see this big guy, and so like Don Mike, we've talked about Don Miguel on here, our trumpet player. Like when he saw him, he always tells the story of like when he saw him for the first time, he was like, pinche hombre grandote, like va a tener una vocesota así bien
like
yeah, va a tener una voz bien gruesa, so when he came up to him, I was like, and though Mike is short, he's shorter than me, but he's got la voz así like, hola, yo me llamo Miguel, Miguel,
Yeah.
y te saluda. And then Heido, pues, if you've never met Heido and he talks, it's like, hola, me llamo Heido, so like he's got like a higher register voice. So like, though Mike always does the same joke where he's like, cabrón. Like when he first met him, he was like, cabrón, tiene la voz bien
aguda.
Yeah. But he always tells that story because like you don't know like what someone sounds like until you
actually talk.
Actually talk.
Because he picked me up once for a gig, and I was on Vihuela. I'm guessing you were like in school.
I guess, yeah.
So it was in the morning or around the time he woke up because he was all groggy. So he had like, so what's up, bro?
Did he pick you up in the little red car?
What?
He had a Dodge
Caliber. No, it was before that. He had like
another Honda.
Yeah,
the
he
Hondas
got another
with
car.
No AC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, no, see, bro, like aquí está con madre, And then we start playing. He does like the high part for like Caminos de Guanajuato, and you're like,
oh yeah.
You're like, wait a minute, like,
yeah.
This doesn't fit.
Yeah, you don't put them together because I mean, one's got a high voice, big dude,
Which is very impressive. I mean,
No, yeah, for sure.
He's like,
and I used to.
He has a nice voice.
Yeah,
too.
I liked his voice. Like le pegaba bien, to do like those segundas or those high parts.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. It's kind of funny how that happens because I've met a lot of people like through social media and stuff like that, and then when you meet them in real life, like for the first time, like sometimes they surprise you a little bit because you're like, whoa. Like,
I always think they're taller, and then they're not.
It's because you're.
No, like I'm saying, like people. Like I mean, I guess they angle themselves to look taller, So when you see them, you're like.
I feel like, damn, is that what people think of me?
Maybe, yeah.
Probably, dude.
It's just like,
damn, that fool short as fuck.
Probably.
I know.
I know, I did, bro. No.
That's the thing, though. Like, I've always been this height. I think I've been this height since freaking like high school.
Yeah.
I don't think because I always had that esperanza, you know,
No.
like in because you know how they say like I think girls stop growing según like at 18 or whatever. Oh no, you know stuff. Is that right?
We all stopped growing. Around 18.
I thought
You stopped growing.
that we
You mean maturing? No.
I heard, or maybe I heard
girls
wrong.
mature faster, like in.
No, yeah, I know that, but I meant like as far as height goes. Like I always had
height. We all stop around 18.
Damn. Yeah, I was over here thinking like till 21. Like I was still in college. Like this is the year, bro. Like,
I mean, it's a range. You have like
it's
called an epiphyseal plate on your bone.
Perro.
And it kind of grows as you throughout 18 and 21 is where you stop growing. It turns into a line.
Is that what they would change if you had that surgery that elongates your
No, because
knees?
it's a plate until you're 18 to 21. After that, it turns into a line. So if you take an extra of your bone, you're gonna see a little line. But if you take it like when you're young, like a teen, it'll look a little plate, because it's because it's bone, but the little plate is cartilage, and it's turning into bone and it's stretching out the bone.
Damn. Tú sí aprendes en la escuela, güey.
Sí, güey, sí le echo ganas.
A huevo.
A huevo, sí. Para eso viene este país, güey, para triunfar.
Well, yeah, I mean, you learned English, and now you know, like I'm saying, like no te quedaste allí. I mean, like, well, I can say that. I can say that more than my dad. You know, like my dad has been here like for so long, and yeah, like whenever he needs to talk in English, like he just sends one of us.
Yeah,
I'm like, Dad, like you've been here longer than me, bro. Like, no, mom, you got this, you know.
And then you're struggling. They're like, ¿para qué vas a la escuela?
You're like, dude, and that's very true, man. Like growing up, you know, they put so much on you, like as a kid, you know, and I always had that. I mean, how did that work for you? If you spoke Spanish too,
what?
Like, did you ever have to translate? I mean, once you started learning English,
once in Pero no mames, o sea, they had me translating like in 4th, 5th grade. I'm like, no sé, güey. Like, I'm still learning how to like.
Estamos igual.
Yeah, pretty much. Like what you've been here, I've been here the same. Like, estamos igual, güey. Like.
That's funny.
She's like, pregúntale. I'm like, ¿qué le pregunto? Like, I don't know how to say hi and thank you. Like,
there was no freaking
good morning.
Google Translate back then. You know, like, you had to like figure it out.
I'm like, I gotta learn how to write how they do.
I mean, I was the same way. You know what I mean? But like I was for shorter. I grew up. Spanish was my first language, and then
threw into kinder and then.
No, 1st and 2nd grade I still had all Spanish.
Oh, you were in that program?
Yeah,
the bilingual class?
Yeah, my teacher, both of those teachers in those years only spoke Spanish in class, and then it wasn't until 3rd grade I think that they put me like in all English.
Do you ever see your elementary teachers after elementary school?
No,
because I remember like I used to think they were huge. I remember 3 teachers, but one of them was called Miss Five.
Okay.
And the other one's called Miss. She was called Miss Cox.
Cox, C-O-X? Okay.
I mean,
that's the only way.
If I had the knowledge I did now, no me la acababa con ella, güey. Bless her heart, like, se salvó, güey. There's a reason she's switching out of it. Sí, güey, like. ¿Te imaginas, güey, we try to translate that shit?
Yeah.
Like, anyways. Because remember in I think high school we would play like our little elementary schools to like I think the word was recruit like people to join the Mariachi program.
Oh yeah. Is this in middle school or high school?
High school.
Yeah, a couple years we did go to like some of the surrounding. It's because they're called your pyramid. So like those elementary school kids go to Elder, and those kids go to North Side.
Yeah.
You know, so like it's like a pyramid. Like they all go like in a line. So we would go around to elementary schools and kind of like to generate interest. And they're like, you know, you don't know who you would motivate.
This is what you would play. If you joined, or like it would mainly be for like 5th graders that are going into middle school and be like, hey, you guys are coming. You know, we have this elective. Yeah. Mariachi, and we're gonna play a few songs. Como les gusta. I remember when they did it for me actually. But it was middle school. Yeah, it was actually it was Manuel Jara, which is across the street from JP Elder.
Yeah. Oh, right. Is that where you went?
Yeah.
What school did you go to?
Manuel Jara.
The one right next to Elder?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
So we literally like walked across Elder. Went to the auditorium in the annex, which JP Elder is 2 buildings. It's the annex building in the back and the main building.
Old building or the main?
So we went to the annex building, to the 2nd floor in the auditorium. No, I'm lying. We went to the main building.
Okay.
and they don't remember, but the group that played for us, the JPL group, Karen was there, Karen Oropesa, and Pepe.
Oh,
Who was there, and they had like, I remember Pepe had that green bigola. I don't know how I remember this, but I remember we had the little list with electives, and Dr. G was like, you want to play guitar? It's like solo and ensemble or some shit.
yeah.
And I think that's what attracted me at first. Like seeing that they play, like, I remember they play Mariachi Loco because Pepe and Karen were dancing.
Okay.
They were like, Pepe had like the bigola like right here. He was like,
oh no.
see what?
Oh shit. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean,
good shit.
That's kind of the point of all of that, to kind of just generate interest, because you don't know what kid you're gonna actually motivate into like getting into mariachi. You know what I mean? And like as a teacher, that's kind of supposed to be your job too.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to try to motivate kids to at least keep going. I mean, they might be trash in the beginning, you know, but like that's why you build it up.
I remember that day they got all the Mexicans, bro. Like me, Joanne, Michael. Like we're like in the Learning Center class where they teach you English supostamente,
Yeah.
but never do. But that got our attention. We're like, damn, like where are you getting like mariachi? I'm like, yo también, güey. You know, pon aquí.
Hell yeah. That's funny. They recruited all the beans.
Yes.
Hell yeah, bro. Let's do this.
They were calling to our roots, bro. They're like, this is how we'll get them. Dr. G was just like the master plan, bro. He's like,
he's like, a chingue.
yes, you güey. Got the whole group right here.
Yeah.
Nosotros todos mequillos, güey.
Todos
Like,
mequillos.
we're not even like 3 feet tall. We're like this big.
Yeah, dude. It's funny because I don't think I remember seeing you that early. I don't
Nah,
remember the first time I saw you.
I don't think so. At all. Do you go to Elder?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know. I never saw you there.
I was the same, just shorter.
You were on your way.
A little bit shorter.
I was taller than you, yeah, I remember. You were like, why are you so tall?
Pues sí, güey. I mean,
like,
the freshmen.
Disculpa, güey.
I still remember all the freshmen when they came in that first year, and all of them were, even the girls were taller than me. So I was like, damn.
It's okay, bro. When I was a senior, they were taller than me too, the freshmen.
Yeah.
That tells you a lot. Coming to the Unino, they eat their vegetables.
Well, now with Michelle Obama's vegetable lunches, way they're all getting nutrients, I guess. I don't know.
They get all the vitamins.
Bro, I was eating pizza and cake for lunch, like you know,
pizza and con chocolate milk.
Yeah, like back then, my older sister, used to tell me that you could get like Pizza Hut at school.
Huh?
Yeah, like they had Pizza Hut pizza, or not Pizza Hut, Domino's.
Oh.
And that was part of like the snack line at the high school. Because the only thing we would get at the high school was like the slushies. You remember? Did you ever get slushies at the high school?
Oh,
they were like $1.
Yeah.
But it was like a little slushie.
They were like little cups.
Yeah, and I would get them every freaking day, dude. Like me, Pepe, like everybody that we would always get like freaking little slushies. And that was, I mean, is that outlawed now? Like there's too much sugar in there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like nah, none of that.
They're like, have this broccoli.
I'm like, ¿por qué? Okay.
Just like fucking stuff it in your face. You're gonna like it.
Yeah. Nah, it's wild.
I'm like, they don't know what hot Cheetos are.
No, it seems like such a long time ago, but that's because it is, man. It's freaking wild.
It really is. I graduated 2015.
Bro, my 10-year anniversary is coming up.
Are you gonna go?
I haven't heard anything about it, so I don't know. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen, but
that's so weird.
It'd be cool.
I don't think I would go.
I would go just because, I mean, like I said, I like talking with people. Like I'm not gonna be like weird about it. Like if I know you, especially, like I've actually, there's some people that I went to high school with that listen to this podcast. Hopefully they're still listening. One particular person hit me up. I'm not gonna put it out there because I don't know if she wants her information out there. But she one time hit up the podcast and she was like, hey, I listen to it all the time. I'm like, oh, that's badass.
I think I saw that.
And she just said that like she doesn't remember my voice being like this.
Oh, well, you grew up?
I guess. I mean, my voice was always kind of the same, but it did little by little get like lower. Like if you hear me in college and then high school. But it's just funny because it's like I don't think about those things. Like you just live them. Like now you're older, now your voice changes and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's weird though. And a lot of these people, I haven't seen them in so long. Yeah. Like for example, the person who painted this was a friend of mine. His name is Chris. And he, when I told him to, I mean, I've known that dude since elementary school. He used to have all the girls back then, bro, because he's cute. So like back then, even like in elementary school, like he had the he had the short hair, and I remember he used to like I have like these vivid memories of like them, and you remember kids like in the lunch line. You still remember your elementary school lunch line? I still remember that like vividly.
Okay.
And like everybody that was lined up. But yeah, he always was talking to girls and stuff. And I remember thinking like, damn, like, is that easy, bro? But obviously I had a flat top, dude. So I had no chance, you know. Like.
It's okay, bro. You made it.
Yeah, but he painted this for us, you know. He kind of became like a little bit of an artist. Well, he is an artist, you know. Like he paints, and I was like, damn, bro, like freehand, like.
Yeah,
Me back then, I used to trace, you know, like
still do.
I still do, yeah. But it's like all these people that like you meet throughout your life, and now like you only see them like in segments and stuff like that. But like
they're all having kids now.
They're all having kids. They're all like kids with the S, bro.
Yeah.
Like at the end, like yeah.
They want more.
Y uno aquí nomás tratando de chambear,
Y acá con gatitos, güey. I'm like, yo estoy bien.
You got 2 cats.
Yeah.
You're like they say like, you know how girls have cats, but you're the guy with cats. But they say that that's attractive, honestly. Like a guy that
I'm attracted to myself, to bitch. No.
I'm like, I'm a fucking catch, bro.
What?
A catch? You know what that means? What'd you say? Or what'd you think I said?
I heard I'm fucking cats.
Showcase
like what, bro?
No, I said like I'm a catch, like
oh,
you,
okay.
like you're a catch. Because you know how they say that like a dude. I saw some shit like that. It was like the most attractive guys are the ones that are cat people or cat guys.
Oh, bro?
Yeah,
I didn't see that. I was
it's
like
these things. It's your tweet. Like, yeah. I'm like repost or retweet.
It's my I don't know. It's like fin stuff for Twitter.
Or you.
It's like a Twitter where like it's not my profile. It's like,
dude, so many people have those. Yeah. It kind of freaks me out because they're
like a bot account.
Like they literally only use it like to creep.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. But like I'll get a request from someone who has like 2,000 followers and they have like 0 posts. I'm like, who is this? Like, who is this? You know, I feel like Batman. I'm like, who are they?
It's like username with like 11 digits.
Yeah, and it's really weird because you don't know who they are. Like I use my Insta as like a place to like network and actually put stuff, and you know, but like other people just like zero
They
zero
just want to watch.
Yeah, they just want to watch.
No, I'm too lazy for that. To have 2 accounts, wait. I never use the.
You never used the one you had.
The CharroBeans one. I just use mine.
Yeah,
I forget about it.
No,
I'm like, oh, de veras.
No, but no, yeah, it's wild, man. We still out here though. Products of forward ISD.
They're like, huh?
No, yeah, like
don't blame us, bro.
Like right now that I'm going through, now that I'm a teacher, like I see the other side. You know, like I grew up in this system. You know what I mean? Like I went to all forward ISD schools.
You're a product of the system.
Yeah, so like now I'm on the other side. Obviously, like now I'm the one that's supposed to be mentoring like these kids and stuff like that. So seeing the other side it's like you said, like. Your teachers looked so big before, but I'm like, I'm not.
Oh yeah, I saw Miss FIFA again.
Oh, did you not finish that?
I didn't finish it. She's tiny, bro. Like,
but like back then, because you were like this, you know, and she was up here.
Yeah, I was like, damn, this is you. Like,
yeah,
I'm looking down.
And then like I still have like little memory. Like I remember my first grade teacher was pregnant.
Damn.
Like during school.
How did she explain that? You never asked
we don't
you
know.
Never asked her like, how'd you get that?
No, we don't. I know she was pregnant after the fact because like I didn't know what pregnancy was till after that.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I never like thought, you know, where do babies come from? So like I just thought maybe she was like fat or something, you know, like she just not like that, you know, but I meant like as a little kid, you're like, damn, like she fat as fuck, bro. Like, but like you realize later, like, oh, she was pregnant.
Yeah.
And I know because she was like a real like skinny lady. She just had the belly. So
she's like a small b.
A small what?
Lowercase.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And I still have memories of like one time she caught me eating a paleta in class. Like the little sandia paletas with the chile. One time, I thought it was so slick, bro. Like she was up there teaching and shit, and we had like the desk that you could put stuff in. And I remember I opened it like in class, so it was like, like all fucking loud, dude.
No, just...
And like so, like yo, según like I would pretend that I was getting something from inside the desk, so I'd be like,
No.
And then I come back up like, and then I'd be like, yeah, dude. And she caught me. She was like, hey. And I'm like, she came up to me. She grabbed the paleta and she threw it away. And I'm like, damn. Yeah, they didn't play back then, dude. I don't think there was still. ¿Todos no nos pegaban, verdad? Aquí
no.
Aquí no te pegan, verdad? Yeah. Is that like outlawed?
I'm pretty sure.
Probably,
yeah.
right. I'm like, just verbal abuse.
Yeah, pretty much. En Mexico todo así. Well, I don't know about now.
Yeah, I don't know about now.
When I was there, it'd be like.
Well, in Mexico, no?
Yeah.
In Mexico, sí te pegaban, no?
See. That was bad.
Did you? Oh, you went to school, no? In Mexico?
Yeah,
So
like 2
years?
years. I went to kinder and elementary.
Did they hit you with the ruler?
Yeah, it depends. It depends how they want it. They choose their form of torture, TVH.
They're like a whip.
Yeah.
You know,
They
have you seen
they
Matilda?
have this whole wall, bro.
Have you seen Matilda?
Yeah.
The chokey.
Yeah.
They just throw you in the chokey real quick. ¿Sabes qué? Felipe, métete, cabrón.
La directora te agarra las trenzas, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because sometimes they can't. They tell you to put your hands like this, even, and then they're like, with a paddle, they're just like.
Oh, damn. That's some medieval shit, bro.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh.
See, or like this. They're like.
¿Y te pegaban?
No, I remember one time. I always tell the story because siempre me acuerdo. I wouldn't stop talking, and I wasn't in my desk either. And la maestra Chelo, who I'm pretty sure passed away by now, because she estaba viejita.
¿Está viejita?
Yeah. She was like, Victor, like, siéntate, this and that. And muy enojona la maestra. I remember that too. She had like this little like, I guess they call it like herring haircut, where it would make her face like
A
this.
circle?
Yeah.
Like a bob cut?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
And I wouldn't stop talking. I was just like talking with my friend, and I just hear like her tacones just kind of like getting louder. I'm like, yeah, verga. Like,
Yeah.
And she pulled my ear so hard, like it popped. Like,
damn.
Like, how hard you gotta pull an ear for the cartilage?
I think my mom's done that before, honestly.
Yeah.
Sí duele, güey. Yeah, it fucking hurts.
And nunca se me olvida, güey. She like, me jaló, me sentó, and then she just went like, and I'm like.
You sounded like that thing is like, and that's why I love Nestle Crunch.
Sí, güey. Sí duele, güey.
Damn, dude.
But yeah, that's why.
You shut up afterwards, all right?
No, sí, güey.
No, pues sí,
The whole day in class. Next day, ya era un desmadre, but that day, I was
that
like,
day. Like, okay, I'll take a break.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Pretty much. No, it's cool. Like,
School's wild.
It was a trip, bro.
School was fun.
Compared to here, no. Like here, they call your parents and your parents beat you up. You know,
like they can't beat you up, so they call your parents to do it. You know, so it works though. You know. Start crying.
See. Anyways, Mariachi and stuff.
No, yeah. Let's get into the weekend a little bit. I
Thursday.
guess. Thursday we had our planta. We played all the way till the end. I think it was a pretty normal day. I think you could say that. Well,
we played. We got our group back with that planta. Like we stay there all the time now, till they close. Like
got our group.
Groove.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, we were playing for a lot of different tables. It wasn't just one. Like usually it's like the drunks that are at the bar. But yeah, people just been asking like randoms too.
Yeah,
you know. So Talon's been pretty good lately. Las meseras there they'll still be finessing, dude.
Some are nice. Some of the new ones. I remember that she brought us water.
Once. No, but yeah, she didn't have to do that. She did
that was nice, you know.
The other day though.
No las cobró.
The other day though, yeah. Speaking about cobrando, way, it's because okay, look, what happens sometimes is that some of these meseras will come up to us periodically and ask us like, hey, what do you guys want to drink? Like they've done this multiple times. They'll come up to us and ask us what do we want to drink, and they usually do that because someone is paying. So like someone like that is in the restaurant is like he's gonna buy a round for the mariachis, and we've had that multiple times there. So this mesera, when she came up it wasn't this week, it was like another week, but I just remembered about it. She came up to us like they do all the time, and she's like, "¿Qué quieren de tomar?" And I'm over here thinking like, "Oh, chingón, like they're gonna like pay for us. Someone's paying for us because that's what we're used to. They don't come up to us like just to be like, you want something to drink? Like, are you okay? Like, no, they don't do that. It's more like they do their job and we do our job. So when she came up to us, I was like, oh, chingon, like someone's getting us something. And I think I got an agua mineral, right? I got a Topo Chico. That's usually what I get.
It wasn't Topo Chico, though. It was the other version. Whatever it was.
Because, I mean, like the guys or Arturo or someone else will get like a shot or something. Or something like that, Or like Don Luis will get like, and Boyo get like a agua de mango. And like Don Mike too. So then I was like, oh, un Topo Chico. I was like, no hay Topo Chico. And I'm like, un agua mineral no tiene de otra. She brought Tehuacan? Or what the fuck was it?
No sé.
I don't know.
I just know it was like blue letters, no?
Yeah, it was different. It wasn't worth it, honestly. But anyway, I drank it. And then like we finished our set and everything. We're putting everything up. And then she comes up to me with the receipt. And I was like, ¿qué? She's like, sí, es para la agua. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me that you guys were charging? Like, I didn't know y'all were taxing. Like, I'm over here like thinking like, chingon, like I got a free drink. And I paid like $4 for that.
Fuck.
Like one bottle. It's because, I mean, they upcharge you, obviously. It's not going to be like a normal, agua mineral from a store.
They're charging for the service, too.
Yeah, and even then on there, it still says, like, you want to add a tip? I'm like, ¿pa qué, güey? You finessed me, dude. Like, just for me, like respect, bro. Like, you got me. Like, here's $5. Like, what? Like,
se te va a dar 10 para que se me quite, güey.
Like, that's happened, like, at least twice where they've, like, come up to me and I said, like, yeah, like, give me a drink. And then, like, they finessed me because, like, I thought it was, like, someone else, like, paying for it. But no, that's not what happened at all.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was Arturo's fault.
What he do?
Because he got the waitress. Like, he ordered, like, something, right? And the waitress decided to ask all of us. Because she asked me. Yeah. I was like, no, you're still young. But then she asked you, and I guess you thought it was, like...
I thought that. Yeah, I thought that because, I mean, that's what they're used to doing.
Because she got you and Boyo, I think. Someone else paid, or like Flaco was there too. Yeah, and you were like, okay,
because I was so betrayed because I actually thought like, oh, like someone's paying for us or whatever, But I thought, I got fucking played. But that was Thursday. Friday, we had our planta as well. Burritos Locos come out. Nah, don't come out. It's too fucking hot, dude. We went to the store during the break. I needed to get an energy drink. I was a little tired.
Oh, is that where you got the Monster, right?
I got the big Monster, the pinche taconuda, una grandota, güey. Estaba como así. I had never had that one before, though.
Parece una caguama.
Yeah.
Because they didn't give you a bag with it, no?
Yeah. So I bought the biggest Monster they had because I was, like, sleepy. So I got it and I drank it, but it didn't hit the same, honestly. Like, it was I don't know, I guess because it was more. I don't know. It tasted different. Point is, they gave it to me in a bag. And I was over here like, bag. Yeah, a brown bag. Yeah, like the ones you actually put like beer in and shit. Guys are out here drinking out of it. So I was like, cabrón, like, if I'm drinking this at Burros, they're gonna think like este vato, like, going in, Like, I'm like, es un Monster, wait, no mames.
Hello?
No, nada. I drank it. Okay. Huevo though. But like, I never had the one with the screw on top.
I like those.
You get those.
Those are my favorite.
You get those.
Because you don't have to chug it all. You can just be like, I'll drink half. And then,
but then it gets hot.
Huh? Not all the time.
Mine does, like, because it's just a regular can. It's not like insulated or anything.
I don't know. I never had that problem. I'm sorry. And then we had a gig after.
Oh yeah, we had a gig.
We stayed for Talon, which I felt bad because some clients were there, like, because they had like a birthdays going on.
Yeah,
so I'm pretty sure they wouldn't ask for like Talon and songs.
Every time that we do have a gig, immediately afterwards. We take off right after, so like we finish our set and we're like,
I feel like we should tell the clients like before.
Nah, they're gonna come back, dude. They're not
gonna
be
like, but like,
this is it. This is the last straw. I'm never coming back.
Can you imagine? You're like, sí, güey, like, let's go watch like Mariachi and Burritos. They stay all night. We'll stay all night, bro. Like, pisteamos bien chingón. We bring our bottles because everybody brought bottles. Yeah, they even brought a bottle for us.
Oh, they did. He brought like
a
big old one too. Yeah,
and then he came back. He's like, "Smee." No, he came back to take he would take a picture with like the group in the back, right? Yeah, and, like, the bottle. But he looked like he came up and he's like, I changed my mind. Yeah, give me that shit. I was like, ¿qué?
Yeah.
But yeah, can you imagine? You're like, yeah, this, se quedan como hasta la 1 de la mañana, you know, pisteamos sin chingón, luego te la curas y nos vamos or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you get there and they're like, bueno, Don Luis, right?
Yeah.
He's like, muchas gracias, bueno, por motivos de trabajo, nos tenemos que ir. And then you're like, ¿qué? Like,
some dude all drunk.
Yeah. Can you imagine your bro's like, bro, you ain't shit. Like you said, hasta la 1, it's 11. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we left right at 11, right? So they got like 2 hours to kill. Like, yeah, goddamn. Yeah, I guess that's the only way I feel bad. Other than that, I'm like, bro, they're gonna come back either way.
Well, it's funny to me, you know. But
yeah, because people end up coming to that restaurant, bro. That restaurant could be on fire, and they're like, "Vamos, güey, ya está la lumbre, güey, ya están los tacos."
Pero afuera todo sirve, ¿verdad? Like,
yeah,
outside, like, because it's chill, right?
They still have the freaking heaters outside dude, for some reason.
Well, might as well keep them. Winters are about to come.
Yeah, we're getting to. Well, it's not gonna get colder until like October.
I know, but I'm saying like. There you have it, then.
If anything, they're closer
yeah.
to cold than hot at this point. Yeah. So we went immediately afterwards to this sports bar and grill that's in Dallas. We know the owners because we played for them for different things and events. So like, we found out that they kind of own this sports bar. They said we went because it was their 4-year anniversary of being open. I guess like with them and. It was funny though because the night before, you know how like we have it on the calendar, like the place and everything, and I think it was Boyo that posted on our WhatsApp or whatever. He sent a picture of like the place, and he's like, "This is where we're going tomorrow," and it kind of looked like a Hooters in a way because like the girls were dressed. I mean, if you, I don't know if you guys have ever been to like Ojos Locos. Ojos Locos here in Fort Worth and the DFW is like a restaurant where it's like a Hooters. Except the girls will wear like a bra and a thong straight up, or like a straight up bikini, and that's what they're like serving stuff in. Right. And I like just the underwear, like a thong, like no hay nada, güey. Yeah. Yeah. Se mira todo. So anyway, like he posted pictures from like their Facebook, and that's what they kind of looked like they were dressed like. And we were like,
it threw me off. I was like, hold up, I need context. Like, where are we going here? Like
yeah, because Boyo just said like, this is where we're going tomorrow, like after burros.
Yeah.
And then it was funny because I was laying right here, and my wife was right here, and I opened the picture, and I was like a bunch of girls, and I just like. I read the message and I was like, yeah. And then I showed my wife. I was like, look where we're going tomorrow. And she's like, all those girls are gonna be there. I'm like, I mean, looks like it. I was like, mañana sí me baño. I was like, mañana sí me voy a bañar.
So it's like,
I'm like, you real funny. You know what? You can stay on the couch.
You got jokes.
Yeah, you got jokes. Huh? And then I found out. Okay, so like we went Friday to that place. And it was like like I said, it's a sports bar, but it's more like a club at night. They had a DJ going, and we were playing in a super packed room of like people. I mean, it's like a place that you go like to drink. I mean, it's a sports bar. They have TVs everywhere. It was really hot for some reason. Like it was really fucking hot.
There's a lot of people in there.
Like it was stupid packed, and for us to be in there, like it just got me thinking, like, why would anybody be here like willingly? Like,
yeah, I feel like
it was super uncomfortable and like. I mean, you're drinking, I guess, you know, like as a patron, you're just there, you're drinking, you're chilling with your friends, but like it's like it was like uncomfortable, like it was stupid uncomfortable. And then what was funny is that we were like playing, we're playing all these songs, and like you can't really hear us because there's only like one mic, and it was for the voice. We're not gonna be as loud as the DJ fucking going
with like 10 bocinas, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So we kind of like come in and you know. And then while we're doing all this, like there's people like, you know, passing by you, like, and you're like getting moved, you know, and it kind of smells like smoke. And then like there's a lot of things going, like a lot of stimulants around you that were like, whoa, what's going on right here, you know? There's a lot of things that were like going on at one time. And then as we were playing, like the TVs were playing the news for some reason.
Bro, it was like Fox News. I'm like,
yeah. And then they were talking about monkeypox. Because monkeypox apparently is becoming a problem a little bit.
Yeah.
In Dallas County specifically. And guess where we were? We're in Dallas County. And then so as we're playing, we're over here and it literally was like the irony, bro. Like, because like it was saying like monkeypox becoming an issue. So many confirmed cases in Dallas. In Dallas County. And
then it
then
tells you how it spreads, right? It's like avoid crowded places, like
close
avoid,
contact with people.
yeah, like I think
and-
it's like I think one of them was like sleeping in like the same bed as like someone that got infected.
yeah, but like all these things that they were listing off were like
We're like check. Like that's where we are.
we're
like,
literally in like a melting pot of where all the virus would be right
Yeah.
now, bro. Like literally. So I was just thinking like, damn, like this is how I die, right? Like, this is how it is, right? Voy a salir con pinches unas ronchotas, güey. No,
you
no.
see, that shit looks painful, dude.
It looks scary, dude. And we're in Dallas, so that's why I'm like, damn, fucking Dallas. Dude. I knew Dallas
Had
would
to
be the
be
end of
Dallas,
me,
bro.
bro. I'm like,
This Dallas taking revenge. Like you talking about this shit, bro. Monkeypox.
Monkeypox.
Cúrate la cabra. Like
they're like, you real funny. COVID 20, bro. Like,
2022 new update. Like,
anyway, so yeah, we played there. We played like no that night we were supposed to play an hour and a half, so we played the half an hour and then we played the rest of it outside, which was a little bit better. But I mean, obviously, outside right now in Texas is still like 90 degrees, so it's super humid and rough, you know. But we played there. We finished our hour. We went home, and that was pretty much it on that Friday.
and then
Saturday we met up at 2:45.
we went back to headquarters, Pilot Point, right?
Yeah, well, we met at the Cine, which is like it's a meeting spot. It's a movie theater. And then I fucked up though. I woke up late, like always. I didn't eat breakfast. It's because sometimes I don't eat breakfast on purpose, and I'm like, we're gonna stop somewhere like to get like food. We almost always do that. We almost stop at a QT just to like, especially like if we're driving far. Arturo will probably stop. Like if it's like an hour of the camino or a little bit less, he'll stop, bro. He usually stops.
Not today.
Well, he didn't stop today. Yeah. I fucked up though because it's like 2:45. I hadn't eaten anything, and I had even told him like, hey, wait, no hay chance de una gas? And he's like, nah, wait. And I'm like, damn. Like I real fucked up, you know. And I could have gone before. I was 5 minutes early, but I was like, no, I'm gonna be on time. And then the mic wasn't there, so I was like, damn, like I could have stopped like to get un little churrito way right there at el 7-Eleven. But we traveled all the way to Pilot Point, which is, you know, far. I mean, it was like what, almost an hour to get there. I don't know what it was, like 45. 50
It was like
minutes.
45 minutes.
Went there. We played at a 2-hour gig. It was 15.
Yeah.
I was starving though, and thirsty. Like I just wanted water or something. Because I mean, so I didn't end up eating until 6 because that's when we finished. It was from 4:30 to 6. Like that, the first time I ate that day was at 6, like 6:30.
You ate well though.
I ate well, yeah. So like whenever we finished, I was just waiting for someone to be like, "Can we go get a plate of food or something?" And I don't want to be the only one too. So when he said, "Vayan a agarrar de comer," I'm like, "Thank you." So I went and they had like a little buffet. So dude, I was just fucking piling it on. Dude, I had a little hill going like on my plate. Like,
Yeah.
it had a little bit of a
The
arch
mole
to
looked
it.
good, but I didn't want it because Arturo said it was gonna be to go. So I'm like, I don't want to be that guy that's like, yeah. So I was like, not today.
I got a little bit of everything, dude. I had rice, I had pasta, I had the carnitas, I had
The carne was good.
yeah, everything. I mean, everything was good. Like maybe it's because I was that hungry,
You're
but
starving, bro.
even like I got a crushed soda or like an orange soda, and that shit hit like no other for some reason. Like I like orange soda, but like, that shit tasted like orange. Like, I was
Like the color?
yeah. I tasted all of the orange, bro. Like it was really good. I tasted all of 170 of those calories. Like I tasted them. Like each one of them went into my mouth and hit every single
Taste bud.
Yeah, that shit was good.
I'm glad, bro.
Yeah. No, I was dude, I felt like I was like eating for the first time, like ever. Like I was fucking grubbing, dude. Like, cause as soon as I sat down, I started going in, right? And like they were Arturo and Paco, they were like telling me like, "Hey, una tortilla," like so I would have to like pass them, but I was literally like, "The tortilla," and I'm like, over here grabbing it but still eating, bro. Like, I was going in, dude. So when I did finish, I was like, okay, I'm good. But then we got to the next gig.
Yeah.
Had an hour at this guy's
Birthday party.
He really liked Luis Miguel because that's all we played for him.
I like these clans because my thought was we're gonna play outside, right?
We walked into
but
the
lady was like, "No, tome caliente," you know. I was pa dentro, and I'm like, "Damn, lady."
Yeah.
I'm like, I love you in a non-amorous way. Like,
Yeah.
I just like you, you know.
Yeah, like they were the one peoples that were like, it's hot today. Like, let's just have the party inside. Like, yes, that's exactly what you should do.
Yeah.
Like, there are some
Not
people that
have
don't,
every one of your guests sweating,
yeah.
you know, swamp
Well,
ass and everything.
It's funny because they had the taquero outside. They were like, "Not you,
Oh,
not you,
yeah.
not you.
That's
Stay
true.
outside." Like,
At least they were in the shade though, you know.
yeah, they had a low shade though. Yeah,
So it wasn't the worst.
he's
But
over here like all sad, like making tacos.
he's like so mad after every taco. He's just like,
Ya ves, cabrón.
I
was
hate
like-
this guy extra.
I'm like, tres de saliva, por favor.
He's like, le pone tierra. He's like, tengo, ¿cómo te está?
Extra seasoning.
No, but yeah, this guy was a big fan of Don Luis, Luis Miguel,
Luis.
of Luis Miguel, because they're asking for, sabes una cosa,
Yeah.
si nos dejan la viquina, what else, la fiesta del mariachi.
Yeah, a bunch of songs de él, and that's what we played. We had a list. It was chill. The fact that it was inside made it a little bit better. We didn't have to work too hard, and it was only an hour. Took off from there, went to another one. This one was
This one was outside.
This one was outside.
It was a birthday for the guy.
But at least at that point, the sun had already gone down. Like it turned into nighttime during the gig itself. It was an hour, and we played for this guy that was, I think it was a troquero or something, right?
Yeah.
They had like a shirt on there, and I told you, I was like, look, it looks like Optimum Prime.
Oh yeah.
Optimum Prime. But yeah, but everybody was sweating like hard, like not just us, but like the clients, like they were all sweaty.
They were dancing.
And the main guy who was like, I'm guessing like the dad, so like
Yeah.
the wife and his kids were like, they kept hugging him and like crying and everything too, right? I'm like, it was okay, good. But they kept hugging the dad, and the son that kept hugging him, like he would hug him for like 2 minutes straight, and which was like kind of cute, right? But like like I said, they were like sweating hard. So when he would like let him go, el hijo nomás tenía like sweat all over him, which honestly I was disgusted. Like I don't like when I'm sweaty, I don't want to be around people. So like the fact that this fool was sweating hard and sweating it onto another person made me like, like I fucking nah.
Well, I didn't see that.
I saw that, yeah, like because he was wearing like a gray shirt, so you could see the imprint of that dude like on his shirt. It was pretty gross.
The mic, you notice there was a lot of like there were like 3 bald people there because the dad was bald,
Yeah,
but it was like another guy that was younger and he was bald too.
Okay.
The mic looked at me, he's like, "Can you believe that's his son?" Because he was bald.
He said that?
Yeah.
Oh, to the mic.
He's like, "No se parecen, pero es su hijo." And I'm like, "Damn, just roast him
Just roast
because he's
him real
bald."
Yeah. The mic takes no prisoners.
He's like, "Todos mueren aquí, cara."
Let's see. But yeah, it was a easy gig for an hour, and it went by pretty quick. The dog didn't like it; it kept barking at
I
us.
thought it was Paco because
Low.
Paco helped us out this week,
Yeah,
and he does a pretty good impersonation of like a small dog,
a little dog. Yeah.
right? So when I heard like a dog barking, I'm like, Paco con sus mamás, you know? And then like you see this little dog who wasn't having it. They put him in a little cage
Yeah.
for that reason.
That's
I'm
why he
guessing.
was mad. Yeah.
Yeah, so he was just like barking at us and like, Paco? Like,
Yeah, the dog just kept barking. I was like, "Oh, and it was, as you can tell, it's a Mexican family, so it's a little white dog. Like,
Yeah,
that's automatically what you think. It's either that or a Chihuahua. Like,
Yeah.
it's either one or the or the other. It's always those dogs that have like the long hair coming off.
Yeah.
you know, or like the curly hair, like a poodle.
yeah.
I know because my sister has 2 of them. You know?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she has 2.
Besides
white
the big
two,
ones?
Two
Oh,
white
yeah,
dogs.
she does.
She has 2 white dogs.
Tiene como cuates. Parecen cuates.
And that's what she's Mexican, dude. Because like Mexicans really like huskies, and hers is half a husky, the other one.
Yeah.
And then she also has a German Shepherd. She has 4 dogs.
Huge.
Yeah. I have the whitest dog ever. Like my dog is a beagle.
something.
Like
Yeah.
like my dog. Like I always say, like over here, like she's got it the worst because she lives with Mexicans. Like she's really a white dog, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so I bet you she like if dogs had Facebook, she would just be seeing all her friends, like white families
Yeah.
out here chilling on the couch, or like in the pool, like over here, like I'm just like Sophie, vete pa allá. And she's like, I fucking hate it here. Like, my dog looks so white, but she's stuck in this Mexican household.
Es ni modo, güey.
No, pues ya se chingó,
After that, I was telling Arturo to go to a gas station, cause he was being like, "Damn, we're gonna be on time to every gig today," and I'm like, Entonces, chance una gas, and he's like, no.
I'm like, ¿por qué?
I'm like, and then I knew the we were gonna play at Las Palmas again. No, Flamas.
Las Flamas. Las Palmas.
Yeah, I said Flamas.
Yeah, so the last gig was
Flamas.
supposed to be
Yeah.
that club that we played at the night before. We were gonna go again on Saturday. Like they wanted us back.
So esa era la venganza.
Yeah,
And
it was 2 hours instead of an hour and a half. Yeah.
So I was low key kind of like, I'm getting kind of tired, you know.
Yeah.
So I asked him like, he's like, no. I'm like, okay. So every time we pass that gas station, I'm like, eat away, like 7-Eleven. Yeah, it's like, okay, we never go there. Like, we could try it. He's like, no, pues sí, güey. Like, está bien.
Did we stop?
Yeah.
Is that when we stopped at the racetrack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good, yeah. Because I was hungry again already. Because, I mean, obviously, like, I was really full after what I ate. But then, like, se me fue de volada. Because I was like, my body's like, finally, bro. Like, over here, like, running on fumes, you know?
That was for the essentials, bro.
Yeah, and like, so now I was hungry. But I knew that we were going to play, like, the next 2 hours at this place. So I was like, nah, I'm not trying to eat a lot. So I just got, like, little Lunchables. And I honestly, they go hard, bro. Like, the Lunchables that are just the crackers.
Yeah.
Like, it's enough to, like, where you feel like, okay, I ate something. And then it's also not to be, like all full, you know?
No, this is where I got the Monster can.
Yeah, the big one?
Yeah, and you're right. They don't hate as much.
Yeah, like
because I chugged it. Yeah. And even Arturo looked at me like, you're drinking a Monster? I'm like, yeah. So you're going to get a heart attack. I'm like, I hope so, because like I need the energy, bro, you know? But no, it didn't hit me that hard.
Bro.
Yeah, it didn't hit me that hard.
Yeah.
Either that or we're just that tolerant to caffeine now.
Maybe.
We should be worried.
That's also a thing.
But yeah, we went back to Las Flamas.
And it wasn't as lit as the first day for some. I thought maybe on Saturday it would be more.
It's because we got there early.
Yeah, we got there.
On Friday we got there like at 12.
Yeah. This time we got there.
And this time we got there like at 10:30.
Yeah.
So I told you, like, people look shy because they're barely ordering like beer or like whatever.
Nobody was singing. Because that's one thing we didn't mention. The first time that we played the night before, everybody was already like tipsy and stuff. Like everybody was singing along to everything, and they actually clapped at least a little bit, you know. And
they were feeling it, whatever. Like acá entre nos, they were like, "So no, bro."
And I'm like, ¿Cómo se llama? And he's like, I don't know.
No sé, güey. Por presumirle a mis amigos.
Yeah. Voy a tocar la de... ¿Cómo dices?
Por presumirle a mis amigos.
Yeah.
And, but like towards the end here, they were getting lit. And then we played, because it was the same thing. We played outside and then inside.
An hour inside and then an hour outside.
Yeah. But when we were heading out, you could see like the inside part where they were like lit as fuck.
Yeah, you could just
Porque ya estaban tomados. They were like...
Yeah.
I'm like, no, pues está bien.
Well, yeah, we just finished that last hour, and like at this point, how many hours in are we? We were it's 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. It was 5.5 hours that we had finished up to this point. We finished everything we had to, and then
towards the end of that gig, right? Arturo got a call.
It was in the van.
In the van.
Arturo said he got a call from El Jefecito, who's the jefe of Seafood Shack. We always talk about La Jefecita, but she has a husband, so he's El Jefe, right? So he called Arturo, or no, he messaged Arturo, I think, and it said like, do you want to come, or do you want to come?
It was his birthday.
Yeah, it was his birthday. So he said if we can come. So then Arturo was like, I'm gonna call him. No, I'm lying. He did call him, and we got by the time we got into the van, we were gonna go, and then the guy texted him like, "No, I'm gonna have to cancel on you guys. Like it's okay. Like y'all don't have to come." And Arturo was like, "Fuck," because he wanted to go.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I wanted to go.
Because when he asked us, I was like, "Damn, like another one, like for," because I know los jefes are gonna ask for more than an hour. Like,
yeah, that's what I was calling on.
I was expecting them to do more than an hour, so I was like, "Damn, like we're really about to finish like at 3, 4 in the morning today." Like, because at this point it's already like almost
like
one, almost one, yeah. And then we still have to drive to the gig, right? So he called them and he was like, "Hey, so like, are you sure you don't want us to go?" Well, I guess he convinced the guy, El Jefe, and he's like, "See, you know what? Just come." We're like, "Damn." So then we went. We showed up to their house, which y'all keep saying I've been there, but I've never been there, bro. I've never been there. Well, apparently I've been there, but we went in there. They were having, I think they went to the concert del Grupo Firme because they were here.
Right. But
so, one dude was wearing a Grupo Firme shirt, and like it looked like they were having like an after party kind of thing because did you see that they had went to Jack in the Box? They were all eating
did
like
see
Jack
that.
in the Box tacos, and they were what?
I did see like the pregnant lady drinking alcohol.
Well, okay, so hang on. Espérate.
That reminded me of it.
So we walked in, and like I said, I think they went. I'm pretty sure they went to that concert. Like they're the type that would go. Like they have money,
No,
and that shit was expensive apparently. Like $100 for like the highest fucking seat, like just to go. So I think that's what they did, and then they went back to the house, and then they thought of us like to get a mariachi just para el ambiente, I guess. So they were all eating and grubbing or whatever. So we played there in their living room. We were gonna play there an hour, and yeah, there was this lady that was pregnant as fuck, and she like got a cup of ice, right? Y luego le echó poquito de una beer.
Yeah, I saw her mouth like, I'm not supposed to drink beer. I'm like, you think? Like, fucking...
The baby's like, woo!
You see, way? Like, baby's like, that was short way. Like,
because the baby had just listened to Feed Me, bro. He was like, en tu perra vida.
He's like, fuck that bitch, bro.
I'm like, ¿tú qué sabes de amor? But yeah, like we saw her, and I was like, damn, bro, she out. I mean, Boyo said that he looked it up and it said that it was a non-alcoholic beer. That's what he said.
Yeah, what she was drinking, but I saw her grab like her friend's beer. That's what I saw. Or what I thought I saw, I guess. Yeah, but I could swear she even mouthed it like, I'm not supposed to drink beer, and I'm like,
un chorrito no pasa nada.
Che niño van a hacer todo pedo. It's like
todo pedido. He's gonna like, Mom, when he's older, is like, ¿qué es su teta? Is like, no, quiero una Michelob.
For real?
Por favor.
Like you take out the cap from the Michelob, le pones like el chupón. It's like
Mamadas.
I mean, modelos already look like little berry bottles.
Kind of, yeah. And then they got like the glittery paper, so I can see how a kid will be like, ooh, it's sparkly, you know?
I always picture Arturo doing that with Melody. Cause not because he would like give her beer, but because like modelos look like a lot like baby bottles. So he's like drinking his, and he's like, yeah, Dan. Like, you know, like, yeah. Baby's like, damn, this shit's mad. Baby's like, why is it spicy?
Yeah. But yeah, we played there until like 2:30 was when we were supposed to finish. And then I saw the boss go up to Arturo and say like, "Hey, se avientan otra?" And we're like, I was just like, "What? Like another one, bro?" Like I was like, but I mean, I'm not gonna be like, "Nah, like bro, let's go home," because I don't want to be that guy. So I was just like, "No, pues, let's go." I mean, like if we add on time, I'm the kind that's like, well, let's just keep going then, like, because if we stop or have a little break, because I mean, people will tell us that like, tomanse un break, you know, have a little bit to eat, and then y'all can start up again. I'm like, no, fuck that. Like, just keep going. Like, I feel better if we keep this whole thing going. No breaks, no stops. Like, let's just keep going. But we kept. Arturo said, I guess he cut it off. I mean, he's just said like, nah, we're good. Because I mean, I didn't get home till like almost 4 after everything. Finishing the gig, getting back to the cars. And then getting all the way back to my house, I didn't get here till like 4. So I mean, it's rough. And it was funny, dude, because I was thinking that like when we pulled into the cars, to where the cars are, I was even thinking like, bro, like I can see why some people don't gig, because I mean they couldn't handle this kind of life. Like, I mean, we're kind of used to it, but like some people like really that's why they stop gigging, because I mean they have like a life outside of it, so like they can't be like, I can't be out here like at 4 a.m, you know, like doing this kind of shit. Like, yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, but like we out here like we're out here like, damn, like it's just another Saturday, you know.
We're just built different, bro.
I guess, but there is a lot of people that don't do it anymore because of that reason. I mean, think about it. Like, why else would you be out of anything you're doing after 1, 2 a.m? Probably isn't a good decision, but we're out here, you know.
We're working, bro.
We're playing for people's bad decisions, if anything, you know.
For real?
But that's what we do.
Gee, Jefecita wakes up the next day like, I hired a what?
Like, and I wanted him for another hour, bro. Like,
fuck.
Yeah, like that, bro. You were crazy. Nah, it's very true, man.
Fuck. Nah, I was counting more hours, but yo que no se hizo it.
Yeah, but I mean, it was still a pretty busy weekend, you know, and it was good. I think we did good this week. We're apparently gonna have a pretty busy weekend next week. So
I hope so.
Let's go into Charro chat. We'll try to go real fast, real quick, because we run out of time. Okay, will you guys ever have any guests on the pod again? That is pending. Stay tuned. Why do older charros have a need to put younger peeps down for not knowing as much? Yeah, we've had many conversations about this. It's rough because, like,
Fighting, bro.
there is a... Okay, look. I understand where the older peeps are coming from, where they're all like, yeah, new gens don't want to work and stuff like that. But new gen, like being a new generation, I mean, think about what that word says. It's like it's a new generation. So, like, it's going to take a while for them to kind of get that charro mentality of, like, how to, adapt, how to play songs out of, thin air, how to, like, come up with the melodies on the spot. Like, it takes a while to get there. Like, at some point, I guess you could say that we were kind of there, too. We were a new generation. Like, everybody who's gigging now consistently came from that generation. So, like, there's always going to be that next generation or whatever. But, like, it takes some time. But it shouldn't be my place to be like, this fool's fucking trash because he doesn't know what I know, what I've been doing. It's like a professor. You know how, like, they say that professors, like, it's more of a thing to talk shit, but it's like a professor will be like, how do you not understand this that I've dedicated my whole life to and I've explained to you in 10 minutes? Like,
yeah,
it's kind of that mentality where it's like, dude, it's going to take some time. Like, give me some time and then, we'll go from there,
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, people feel the need to do that, put down people, but I honestly don't agree with it. If anything, what should be taught is constructive criticism. Tell them this is what you're fucking up on. This is what you should do to try to get better, or this is what you should be your plan to go forward so that you don't mess up again. Like, stuff like that should help you, but there are also those people that don't take it like that, or there are the people that are receiving that information and don't do anything with it. They just said, like, nah, like, I'm doing enough to get paid, and that's wrong in itself too.
I say choose violence, bro. Just beat him up.
Or you could just fight them.
That's the easy way. I'm like, take the easy path.
Some dude's like putting you down and just like, all right, bro, like, run them hands. Let's go,
See where,
do you have any instruments that got away, ones you regret not buying? Do you have any that you've sold that you're like...
Not really.
You don't really
sell I like the one I gave you. But
the bass?
But not that much. Like, I like the ones I have now. And I'm still debating if I should sell that Ruin or not. Because I do like it. But I don't know. I feel like if I do give it away, I'm going to be like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
So, as of now, I'm still good. Because I didn't like the Mora very much.
Yeah, me neither.
Hey. Like, you can talk shit on the
Only I can.
It was good. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And I know it's in other hands. I've seen it out there.
Yes.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Honestly, it's trippy for me because, like, I've sold a lot of instruments. I've sold a lot of vihuelas in my last couple years, and every once in a while I'll see it like on Facebook or in a video and something like that. I'm like, hey, like, it's still out here.
Yeah.
It's still out here, like, making the rounds, So it's pretty cool. I don't know how many I've sold at this point, but it's a good amount. Yeah, like, yeah. But anyway, some that I regret selling, obviously, I have, like, dude, I could make a whole, like, list, like a YouTube list of, like, my top 10 vihuelas that I've sold that, like, I regret. Like, at the time, either I did them because I thought, like, that money would go towards another instrument, or maybe I thought it was trash for some reason, but then, like, it just needed to open up a little bit, like, or, like, I bought it when it was brand new, so now that I hear someone who's actually played it, like, ya se abrió el sonido. So there's a lot of them. There's a lot that I regret selling. And I'm trying to be better about, like, if I do get it and I am going to sell it, it's because, like, yeah, like, I'm not going to regret it later. But yeah, I have my fair share of some that I'm like, yeah, I really regret selling that. Pero ta cabrón. You can't do nothing about it. Once it's gone from your hands, like, it's free game, dude.
Unless for some reason you can get it back.
Which is very rare, honestly.
Can
I jam out with the CharroBeans? Yes, you can. You just gotta drive all the way to Fort Worth, Texas, and
this guy's from Cali, bro.
Exactly.
I'm like, Kylie.
I'm like, yeah, Kylie. You know where we're at, bro. You know our
Location?
plantas. You know,
Oh, bro.
just show up to the plantas. What are your gigging pet peeves? I think we talked about that last week. Just listen to the last episode. We can't go into that right now. Charro confections. Charro confessions. I secretly like it when all the old ladies call me handsome and shit.
Bro, yes.
Honestly, yeah.
Si te chive. I don't know why. Like, it's so different. Because I feel like it's because they've seen a lot. You know, they're like ladies that have all this wisdom behind their ears.
Okay.
And they've seen you out of all these other guys they've seen. And they're like, you're cute too. You know, like, you're out here. Like, that's bonito. You're handsome. Yeah. And it makes you feel like, damn, thank you.
A warmness in your heart.
See what?
Because I mean, yeah, honestly, like a girl maybe your age, or maybe even just a little bit like older, probably won't tell you look cute.
Yeah.
You know, like unless like y'all are talking or something, you know, but they won't go out of their way to be like, hey, you look handsome, you know.
Yeah,
bro,
and ladies,
if someone calls me handsome, I'm like, shit, no me digas, you know.
The whole week you're like, damn, you can't stop thinking about it.
That shit hits, dude. It really does. So like when an older lady, like, I mean, it doesn't matter what age, bro. Honestly, like if they tell me I look
at this point,
like I'm like Kylie, you know. But like if she says I look handsome, I'm like, you know what? I am handsome.
No, es siento bonito when it's.
Sí,
I don't know why, especially because eso no es lo que iba a decir.
I was just gonna say, like it's because sometimes we do try. I mean, sometimes nos peinamos. Yo know that, pero nos peinamos. You know, like we put on cologne. You know, it doesn't go appreciated all the time. You know, like honestly, like okay, look, girls do get compliments. They get a lot of compliments. Every once in a while, it'd be nice to get a compliment as a guy. You know, like we do put in time. Like, you know how gross we are. Like we really could like choose not to shower and nos peinamos. We could look all fucking rough if we wanted to, but like we put in the time to try to like feel good and look good, right? But like we don't get like all of that validation all the time. So like when a lady comes up to you like, "That's chulo, mijo," and I'm like, "Thank you, like, I appreciate that." You know? No,
but yeah, you're right, bro.
Se siente chingón, yeah. This person said, had spoken to someone about getting me a Morales vihuela. My current vihuela said, me voy a matar. Walked by the handle of a motorcycle and it cracked my vihuela the same day. Damn, bro, you spoke it into the universe then.
Ya ves?
Yeah.
Ya ves?
Yeah, that's rough because like I've broken a vihuela. It was my red one.
And
you saw it happen.
I heard it too.
Yeah, like
yeah.
I dropped my case, and it's not. I mean, it's a gigging bag.
And the vihuela was in the case.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, it was in the bag. You know, it was in there, and you know, it landed on the ground, but you could hear like, you know, you hear the thump, and I was like, damn.
Nah.
And when I looked at it, I was like, yeah, I saw the fractures or whatever, and I was like, damn,
Beagle
like,
crack.
I fucked up. No, but see the way, like, especially if it's an instrument you like, and at the time, I mean, it still is like my main vihuela. So like, whenever I take it out and I see where I broke it before, I'm like, damn, like I'm trash. You know, I should have taken care of you better. I'm sorry. You know, stuff like that. But last one. One time I lied and I said I sprained my ankle because I was going with another group. Damn you, bro. Wild. I don't think I've ever lied. I think if anything, I've lied to other groups, like when they call me and they say like for me to help. But it's because I have no commitment to that group. You know, like I'm committed to my group, and like if Arturo or whoever my boss says, you know, we have work because I have to go, I'm committed to that group. But if someone else calls me, I mean, I've had it before where they call me and I'm like, they kind of feel bad, but like they'll be like, hey, like can you do a gig here in Fort Worth? I'll just be like, I'm sorry, like I'm not in town, you know, like because like. I don't know how else to say, like, no, I just don't want to do your gig. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
I'm usually busy. I usually do take them. But I am busy most of the time. So I have to be like, I should say, like, no, pues estoy comprometido. Or, like, ya me.
Or you're already going with someone else. Yeah.
So I'm just like, ya te ganaron, bro. Sorry.
Yeah. But it's rough, you know, because, like, sometimes you do have to lie. But, I mean, we don't lie just on purpose. Sometimes it's like to, you know, not hurt your feelings.
Quemar, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But like I mean, you do what you got to do. I mean, I stay committed to my group because that's like who I'm committed to, you know. Like, but if someone else calls and I don't want to do it, like, I'm sorry, like, you might be getting a white lie, bro. I'm sorry, like.
Damn, you gonna say that?
I'm like,
like
I'm
that,
at
bro?
the zoo right now, bro. Like, I'm
Damn.
like, make zebra sounds, bro. Like, I'm like, ves, hay un chingo de perros acá.
Era un jaguar, güey.
This is a gerbil, is a gopher.
Bro.
Nah.
Un tiburón, era.
What the fuck was that?
Like, oh, lo veré. Te espantas tú solo.
Oh man! All right, this is the episode, guys. This was episode 92. Thank you very much for everybody coming out. Like I said, my name is Sammy.
I'm Victor.
This is Victor. This is CharroBeans podcast. This is your first podcast ever. I appreciate you guys coming in and listening to us ramble on for a little bit. Hopefully, we're back next week. Stay tuned. We're gonna do our best to keep doing these. I'm about to start school again. You're about to start school again. Schedules changed a little bit, but we're going to try our best to keep this thing going for you guys to keep listening. And hopefully this leads to more opportunities for us to keep doing the damn thing or whatever.
Yeah, buddy.
But anything you want to say before we take off?
I'm hungry, bro.
I'm hungry
Let's go.
too. Let's go. We're going to Whataburger.
Go.
Like, subscribe, comment, share, anything to get the podcast out there. Tell your friends. I think that's it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Nos vemos.
I didn't know if it. I actually did it. I'm like.
Ya no sabe nada.